Business, the solicitor's been working on an agreement for the seal safe issue we had with Aaron.
Yeah, we've, in concept, we've actually had the settlement stipulation formalized for several months. One of the conditions that the applicant Steel Safe had to do was satisfy both our zoning officer and our engineer. So they've been working, with LTL to have the plans reviewed to make sure that stormwater, and all UCC issues are addressed to their satisfaction. We are now at that point. LTL's approved both of those plans, so we are in a position to settle, what Steel Safe has appealed. So they appealed a decision of our appeals board, which is on building standards. They also appealed our zoning hearing board decision. So we are settling both those matters pursuant to the plans, which will reduce all of those containers to one level. We'll get them up on, for lack of a better word, footers, so that they aren't impacting stormwater and things like that. So it is in a position now we're ready to settle. Unless you guys have any questions, it'd be appropriate to have a motion to approve the settlement stipulation.
You all recall that one of the major issues we did have was the stacking piece. You can see those when you drive up. And that's gonna be rectified. So I need a motion for the settlement issue that the solicitor proposed.
I will make that motion.
Here's a motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
You're in a second. Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Against?
Abstain.
4-4, 1 abstention.
Thank you.
That is now approved for the settlement piece. Moving now to public comments. Rules still in place. Anybody want public comment? Seeing none, any commissioners want to make closing comments?
Do you wanna go first, Tom?
No.
Okay. I just want everybody to know that, Dave and I and the 3 incoming commissioners have been working on a lot of the issues that are facing us. We've been very proactive. We're currently in a search for an interim or new manager, whichever comes first. We're already working on providing the admin staff with temporary office space, and we do have something in mind already. And we've also met with some firms about moving forward with new facilities. We feel that there's no plan in place right now to move forward with new construction because too much is in litigation, which probably won't go the township's way. So I just wanted, it may be a bumpy start. We're losing too much in the beginning, but we're working very hard. We are. We've met several times, and we're gonna continue through the holidays to see that we have at least something that we can hit the ground running come January 5th when everybody's sworn in and we have plans. We need to make plans for the existing buildings that we have. We don't know what we're gonna do with them. Do we fix them up? Do we knock them down? Do we sell them? A lot of options have been presented to us, and we all need to sit down and work forward through that. And we have. 5 of us have been together for quite a few meetings so far to identify what we need to go move forward on, and then contacting the proper businesses, authorities, whatever, to help us get through this. That's all I have to say.
Others?
Yeah, I do. Thank you, Kathy, for those comments. And you are correct. I'm glad you're working on an interim manager, or at least trying to figure out what we're gonna need. I do wanna just clarify something. With the litigation, we are under appeal. That appeal is, some old appeal was a jump ball, and that's actually coming up in a month. And if that gets overturned, this one gets overturned. But this appeal, I'm sorry, the judge just made the wrong decision, and I'm not gonna get into great detail. However, I'm not the judges, but however, this township, I would say is probably the first time in history we can actually vacate that judge's decision and start building tomorrow. We have a fully funded project, we have a fully designed project, we have a project that came in way under budget. Again, fully funded, no debt, no tax increases. The contractor's big equipment is literally on site, ready to start digging. It is fully approved, and my gosh, that was a bear to get approved. We have one more meeting with the Conservation District, and then we are ready to dig. We actually even renovated the house to use as a construction office, and it's ready to go. You have again, a fully designed package ready to go. Should you decide not to use that, that's gonna be on the township's decision, because the courts are not getting in our way. We have the ability to vacate that decision. Anyways, I will get off that. We want to debate it, I'd be happy to do that, but that's gonna be for the next board of directors. My comments are centered around one thing, and I don't like reading from notes, but I had to make a couple this morning because it was a long night. So, Trace, 8 years ago, this township was broke. This township was beyond broke. We were carrying significant debt. We had a financial time bomb ticking in our sewer collection system. We all knew it. I was on the sewer committee, and it was very scary. Our pensions were underfunded. Our accounting practices were at best very questionable. We were on the brink of the state stepping in and placing this township under receivership. Developers largely ran the township show, building large housing tracts and plans for hundreds of more houses. Our infrastructure crisis, our buildings, our township buildings, police buildings were well beyond their useful life and required replacement, and that was going to be a very large bill. 8 years ago, Trace, you stepped into leadership. I was not a commissioner then. But you and the current commissioner, and Kathy and Dave were here, you stepped in, but you did not do it alone. And you had strong support along the way. But someone had to lead and absorb all the fire and flack that inevitably comes with the position of commissioner president. 8 years ago, Trace, you accepted that responsibility. Through your leadership, and again, you did not do this alone, we are now debt-free with no foreseeable need to take on debt again, ever. We are holding approximately $10 million in reserves, roughly earning $1,000 per day in interest. We are free from the sewer collection system, financial time bomb. Our operating practices now meet acceptable standards. Our pensions are fully funded or very close to fully funded. We are no longer controlled by developers, and they have largely retreated. We've, like I just mentioned, we have positioned and planned for years, 6 years, a comprehensive infrastructure plan to replace both buildings. And I think we all said when we started 4 years ago, we're not taking on any more debt to do this. We're not gonna borrow money and raise taxes, and we did it. We have it fully designed, we have it fully approved, we have it fully paid for without raising taxes or new debt. All you gotta do is press the go button. That plan, obviously, as I just discussed, has been paused, ironically, by the incoming commissioners who choose to weaponize the court system, for their own political gain. However, that can be reversed. Trace, you accomplished the mission despite relentless headwinds and constraints and constant criticism. I'm going to paraphrase Hank, and I probably will get it wrong, but it was a very wise saying. We got a 6-figure CFO for $200 a month. And Trace, I appreciate all you've done for this township. We are in the best financial shape we've ever been in. And we have a few more bugs to work out, but it was a mess coming in when you were here. And again, I was in a sewer system observing from a distance. And thank you very much for all your work.